What's happening, everybody? Jeff Lightsy Jr. here with the Black Boss Channel and Victory Formation. Be sure to hit the thumbs up button, like, share, subscribe. Now, there's another twist in the Deshaun Watson case. Now, a lady by the name of Ashley Solis. Let me make sure I don't mess that up too much. Ashley Solis. She has held a press conference, and she is the first accuser. Officially, she was known as Jane Doe number one, but she's the first person and was the first accuser to file a lawsuit against Deshaun Watson. And she has revealed herself to the public, and she made a public statement. They held a press conference. Her and Tony Buzbee. I told you I don't really care about Tony Buzbee, the lawyer, that much, but they held a press conference, and she said that Deshaun Watson she has been sexually harassed and assaulted, and Deshaun Watson is her assaulter. These are the alleged claims that have been made, and she has made them now public. Now, remember, Tony Buzbee came out and said that they will not file criminal charges, that they're just filing sexual assault civil lawsuits, which is different. So just keep that in mind. But there are now 22 women that have filed sexual assault civil lawsuits against Deshaun Watson. It's not a small number. It is a big deal. Now, granted, remember, you're innocent until proven guilty. It is on the person on the accuser to prove that the person that they are accusing actually took place. Like whatever they're accusing them of actually took place. Now I'm going to read some from Ashley Solis's press conference that she held. This is via TMZ Sports. It says, you're looking at the first woman who filed a sexual misconduct lawsuit against NFL star Deshaun Watson, who just revealed her identity at an emotional news conference in Texas. Solis, formerly known as Jane Doe number one, claimed Watson acted inappropriately during a massage therapy session at her home in March of 2020. She had filed the lawsuit under the alias due to the fear of public backlash, but says she feels empowered to go public and tell her story. With attorney Tony Buzbee by her side, Solis said Monday, quote, "I'm not afraid anymore. I'm here to take back the power, to take back control." She also said, quote, "I'm a survivor of assault and harassment. Deshaun Watson is my assaulter and my harasser." She continued, quote, "I replay the incident over and over in my head as if I'm trying to wake up from some horrible nightmare. Only the nightmare is real." So Lee says she's still dealing with the lingering trauma from the incident, including the shakes, which prevents her from properly doing her job. Quote, "I hope Watson knows how much pain he's inflicted on me physically and emotionally." She explained to her father, quote, "Once a diehard Texans fan can no longer say his name without turning red." Solis also said, quote, We were all deceived into thinking Deshaun Watson was a good guy. I will not let Deshaun Watson define who I am. I will not let him win. He needs to be held accountable for his actions." During the news conference, Buzbee also revealed the identity of another Watson accuser who he had been using as an alias, Lauren Baxley. Baxley did not attend the news conference in person, but wrote a strong letter to the quarterback, which was read out loud to the media. And it was a long thing. Watson also issued a statement from 18 female massage therapists who says he's a respectful client who never put them in uncomfortable situations. Oh, that's a twist. I didn't know that. So Deshaun Watson and his legal team has come out and said that they released a statement from 18 female massage therapists who say he's a respectful client who never put them in an uncomfortable situation. 22 women in total have filed lawsuits against Watson, all of them using an alias. Solis is the only person to reveal her identity to the public so far. Buzbee says Solis and other accusers have spoken with police, though he did not specify which agency they contacted. Because remember, I'm going to get into that, how he said he didn't want to really deal with Houston PD because he has a history of Houston PD that didn't work so well when he ran for mayor. And I'm going to talk about that some more. The Houston Police Department announced it has opened an investigation into the Watson allegations, though no charges have been filed at this point. That's critical because they can file charges at any point, right? And so remember, I've hit this Deshaun Watson case a few times, right? But there's some twist in this one. One, the first accuser has revealed herself. That's huge because now, one, it's big in a couple different facets. One, now she subjects herself to getting harassed by fans of the Texans or fans of Deshaun Watson. Because we remember, sports fans, especially for good players, will go hard for their favorite players. Ask Michael Rappaport. He's dealing with that with Kevin Durant. He thought he was tough and was like, look, your hero is really a guy who talks a lot of shit on the internet to comedians, right? He's really this sensitive. We all knew Kevin Durant was sensitive, but Kevin Durant is a champion. Kevin Durant's a future Hall of Famer. Kevin Durant plays in New York City and has a lot of people that love him and love what he's doing for the Brooklyn Nets. And Michael Rappaport lives in New York City, and there's a lot of people that love Kevin Durant more than they love Michael Rappaport. So it backfired on him, right? And I'm, if this is all alleged, right? But what happened to Miss Solis is true. I don't want anything bad to happen to her, but when you come out to public, you are going to be subject to criticism. I see you guys in my comments all the time saying that this is just a money grab, saying that these women are X, Y, and Z, saying that this is the Texans' ploy to get Deshaun Watson back in line. And that is your opinion. That is your thought to have that opinion. And there's a lot of people just like you that feel that same way. So when you come out in public and reveal your name and reveal your image and reveal who you are, you might as well go ahead and shut down all social media. Get rid of your Twitter, get rid of your Instagram, cut your comments off if you're going to keep them, because people are going to come at you, because people are infatuated with their sports figures. These are their heroes. These are their favorite people. Deshaun Watson was a champion at Clemson, so Clemson fans might not like you because they're going to believe his word over yours. Even if there are 22 women that are saying that similar things happen to them, they're still going to side with Deshaun Watson, right or wrong. He's innocent until proven guilty. So a lot of people, he's still innocent, and he will forever be innocent, even though there's 22 women or whatever. But now the counterattack that Deshaun Watson has come out, the counterplay, and I thought this was interesting, very interesting, is that he's now come out and said 18 women, massage therapists, are coming out and vouching for Deshaun, saying that he's a great client, saying that he's never made them feel uncomfortable, saying that they would love to work with him again. That is the counter from the defense. It's an interesting move. One, it shows that, we're talking about upwards of 40 women getting massage. How many massage therapists are in the city of Houston? Like, that is a lot of women to be getting massages from. And obviously, it's not all in Houston, but that's a lot of massage therapy sessions, Deshaun Watson. That's one thing that came to my mind when I first heard that. But two, that's an interesting tactic to take. I didn't see the defense pulling that move, but it's smart. It's like, hey, you're not filing criminal charges because you made enough noise. Houston PD has picked this up, right? Deshaun Watson might not play football in 2021. Now, first, before I get into some of the other stuff, let's break it down, because remember, there's the civil lawsuit. Right now, I did this last time I did the Deshaun Watson video, but I want to break it down again. There's a civil lawsuit filed by the 22 women, right? And a few of them have now come forward with their identity. So that's big. That to some people, that gives them more credibility, right? So they've come forward, the 22 women. There is the criminal case that could potentially open up if the Houston PD finds that Deshaun Watson, in their mind, committed a crime. They can press charges even without the women actually coming forward and pressing charges. That's why they've launched their own separate investigation. Now it's going to be the burden of proof is on them to prove that he did it, but that is still a case. And then there's the investigation made by the NFL. Now, how the NFL works, you can win your civil lawsuit and not have to pay any of these 22 women a dime. You could be clear of all charges by the Houston Police Department and not serve 1 minute in jail. But guess what? You can still be suspended by the NFL. Ask Ezekiel Elliott. He got 6 games. No charges were filed. No crimes were committed. It was an alleged domestic violence assault that took place. And Ezekiel Elliott had to miss 6 games because of it. So the NFL's rules are different. They don't go by the rules of the feds. They don't go by the rules of the courts. They are judge, jury, and executioner all in one. The NFL, Roger Goodell. He's got a little committee, but it used to just be him. But they have their own committee, but they make the rules when it comes to their league. So Deshaun Watson, my best guess is that he's missing 6 games no matter what, right? You got to remember, he's still in the middle of trying to get traded and get out of Houston. But in my mind, my best guess is he's missing at least 6 games of this 2021 season. At least 6 games. Bare minimum 6 games. Automatic Deshaun Watson that will not play the first 6 games of this season. That's my best guess, right? And that's with no decisions being made so far. But my best guess is the man misses 6 games. Right or wrong, he's missing 6 games. Absolutely no doubt in my mind. Right? So with that, in this woman coming public, Deshaun Watson's got a long, very long and treacherous road ahead of him. Once again, you're always innocent until proven guilty in my mind. But 22 women coming out saying that you did something, it's disturbing, right? Now you got these 18 women that say nothing has ever happened between us, but there's still 22 lawsuits filed against you, and now 2 women have made their names and have gone public with who they are. So Deshaun Watson's got an uphill battle. Once again, the ending thing is I think he will miss 6 games, bare minimum, no matter what the results of this investigation is, simply because it's a headache for the NFL in their mind. So they're going to give him at least 6 games, and we'll see what happens in the court of law. Once again, I'm Jeff Lightsy Jr. with the Black Boss Channel and Victory Formation. Be sure to hit the thumbs up button, like, share, subscribe.